Introducing the new Nexxxus Formula P plus S from Brunswick. Hi, I'm Billy O, Brunswick Bowling's product manager for consumer products. The Addaptive Formula P plus S describes our newest cover stock that combines our proven projection additive and our new snap additive together to create our most aggressive pearl cover stock to date. The projection additive easily pushes the super aggressive cover stock down lane where the snap additive connects with the lane for an amazingly powerful back-end reaction.
Well, Brian Graham, the marketing man from Brunswick, obviously, came to me and said, Carmen, we want to make a statement. I said, what are we talking about here? He says, I want a shiny ball that will hook on oil. I says, Brian, are you kidding? I says, you know what you're talking about? I said, that chemistry would have to be unbelievable. So I went back to my lab and I started thinking, boy, what can you do to make a shiny ball hook on oil? That's a contradiction to everything I've been told or everything I've ever seen. So I started thinking, maybe if I make the ball a little too strong and then I put pearl in there and counteract that strong friction with a little pearl to get it down the lane. And then I got to thinking that can be done. So then when I did that and we made this ball, that's exactly what I saw. The pearl brought it down, but the chemical friction made that ball turn on oil and have an entry that I can't believe a ball could hook that much and have that much entry. That's unbelievable. That's a game changer to me.
The Nexus XXX is by far the most aggressive back-end bowling ball I've thrown to date. It's just an amazing ball and everybody needs to have one. With the strong back-end and angular motion that the ball creates, my pin action is going to be amazing.
The Nexus XXX is a very versatile ball. I can do some tricks with my hand, really hook it, wheel it, go straight up the boards if I want to. It's very, very versatile. You'll be able to do a lot with it depending on the oil conditions too. Heavy oil, slow hook, a lot less oil, go up the back of it. It's very trickable.
And this ball's great. It's really versatile. It almost rolls like a solid. If I keep my hand behind it, it rolls, flatter and smoother. But then if I want to go around it and get my hand around it, it rolls like a pearl. It kind of rolls like both, depending on how you want to throw it and how you release it. So it just does so much. It's a really exciting ball, and I know it's just going to offer a lot. If I want to play the fronts or I want to play downlane reaction, I can do it all.
The Nexxus Formula P plus S is Brunswick's most aggressive pearl ball to date. It skids easily through the front, preserving axis rotation for the back end where it grabs the lane for unbelievable power through the pins.
Between the Nexus Pearl and Nexus XXX, I see that I can play a little further left with the XXX. I can swing it a little further to the right and it comes back and goes through the pins great. It's a ball that I know that I can trust, and it's going to be one of those balls that I'm going to use on a consistent basis.
When paired with the new Formula P plus S cover stock, the original Arrowhead core with its tall and sleek design provide the ideal mass properties to achieve our targeted ball performance.
With the Nexus XXX, I was astounded at how much this ball hooks. Usually when you see a pearl, shiny ball, you don't see it hook as much as, say, a dull, solid ball. Well, I was mistaken, and this ball really keeps up with the solid. Tractions in the mid lane, has a lot of back end. It's a tremendous ball.
You can use this ball on tour in a variety of ways. I mean, like I said, it rolls really strong like a solid, so I'm not afraid to throw it on the fresh at all. Being a pearl ball, sometimes you wait until later in the block to go to pearl, but with this ball, I think I can use it on the fresh, and later in the block, if they get tight down lane, I can go right back to it. So I'm not going to be scared to use this ball at any time in a set, and I really think it might be a ball you can use, all 7-8 games, however long the block is, if you play them right.
Every one of those balls, when you get on that condition, will give you that uniform consistency of a Brunswick back end, where you don't get one time the ball hooks sharp, the next time it don't hook. No, Brunswick balls now all have great back ends, and when you match them up, you're going to win.
Classy pearl color, easy projection, outstanding snap on the back end. Get yourself a Nexxus Formula P plus S today. Thank you for considering Brunswick, the leader in bowling technology.